If you're looking to purchase a home in 2026, one of the most important parts of your application that you need to focus on is your credit. Here are some strategies that will help boost your credit score to ensure that you get approved with an A lender like a bank. Number one, credit utilization. This is a factor many people look over. When you have credit, it's very important that you keep your total utilization, so the limit on your credit card versus the balance that you have. You want to keep it below 50% of the limit. So if you have $10,000 in available credit, you want to make sure that you have less than $5,000 as a total balance. Now, ideally, you want it to be within 20 to 30% or even 10%, but the second it's above 50% or more in credit utilization, so that's considered high utilization, what happens is your credit score starts to drop. So if you're struggling to bring the utilization down, so you have low utilization, what you can do is actually open up another credit card or another line of credit, or increase your total credit limit to ensure that you can now bring it below the 50%. Now, important thing to note is that you're now increasing the amount of credit you have access to. So it takes some discipline to ensure that you're not exceeding that 50% now that your limit is much higher. Number two, missed payments. You need to make sure that you're making all payments on time. Even if it's the minimum monthly payment that shows up on your credit card bill or your line of credit bill, make sure that you're making that payment. Even if it's $50 and you're still paying a lot in interest, please make sure that you pay that minimum payment. Number three, I always ask my clients to diversify their credit. And what I mean by that is if you have just one credit card with one company, so let's say it's with CIBC and you have a Visa card or a MasterCard with them, consider having another form of credit, whether it be an unsecured line of credit, a phone bill in your name, a personal loan if you need one, and have it be with a different company. So if you have a Visa, look at adding a MasterCard. And the reason I mention this is it shows your ability to repay with other institutions aside from the one that you have your current card with. Number four, do not close your trade lines or the credit you have access to. So if you have a Visa card that you're not using, but it's your only form of credit at the time, do not close it. The longer you have credit open, and the longer your credit history is, the better your credit score will be in most cases. Now, if you're a consumer that is having difficulty repaying some of the credit you have access to, in those cases, I'd actually recommend closing a few cards. But for those that may be a little bit more disciplined, do not carry a large balance, just keep those trade lines open and it will only help you in the long run. Number five, limit the number of credit applications. Often we'll work with consumers that we're trying to help get pre-approved. And when we look at their credit report, we'll see multiple inquiries with a variety of different lenders, credit card companies, banks if they're trying to obtain a mortgage. It does not look good when there are 20 inquiries in the last year or 6 months. Every time somebody pulls your credit, an inquiry will show up on your credit report and it looks as if you're a credit seeker. Now, keeping in mind all of these different ideas, one last piece of advice I'd recommend would be to open up an app like Credit Karma or some other type of technology that monitors your credit. It will always, on those apps, provide you ways to improve your score. It'll let you know roughly where your score is at. That way you're prepared and you're aware when you go to apply for a mortgage. If you're looking to learn more, do not hesitate to reach me, 226-787-4745. I'd love to help you get pre-approved, refinance, or even help you with your renewal.